Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown, broadcast on the Oilers Fanatic and the Heavy Hockey Network. It's officially game day, hockey day in Canada here today. The Edmonton Oilers getting set to take on the Vancouver Canucks at 8 p.m. tonight in Vancouver, and there's a lot on the line. The Edmonton Oilers, aside from beating the Vancouver Canucks, which is always a pleasure to do, would love to take sole possession of first place in the Pacific Division. The Edmonton Oilers are currently tied with an identical record with the Vegas Golden Knights through 45 games played for both teams, 29 wins, 13 losses, 3 overtime losses, 61 points overall. The Edmonton Oilers currently on a 4-game winning streak. The Vegas Golden Knights currently on a 2-game losing streak. So if the Oilers can hit win number 5 here tonight over the Vancouver Canucks, for the first time this season, they move into sole possession of first place in the Pacific. Next up, I have some game notes courtesy of the Edmonton Oilers social media account. The Oilers have won 4 consecutive games on Hockey Day in Canada, outscoring their opponents 17-7. Connor McDavid's 67 career points, 24 goals, 43 assists versus Vancouver are his most against any single opponent. The Oilers, 32.2, have averaged the most shots per game this season, while the Vancouver Canucks, at 25.1, have averaged the fewest. I did mention in yesterday's video that it looked like Victor Arvidsson could possibly be hurt once again, but thankfully it looks like Arvidsson is okay. He was on for the Oilers' morning skate. The Oilers were going with these lines at morning skate in Vancouver: a top line of Nuge, McDavid, Hyman, a second line of Podkolzin, Draisaitl, and Arvidsson, a third line of Janmark, Henrique, and Brown, a fourth line of Skinner, Philp, and Perry. Derek Ryan and Kasperi Kapanen will be the scratches at forward for tonight's game. On defense, Ekholm and Bouchard, Nurse and Stetcher, Kulak and Eberson, and Josh Brown will be a scratch on defense. Stuart Skinner will get the starting goal for the Edmonton Oilers tonight. Over his last 16 games, he's 12-3-1 with a 2.14 goals against average and a .923 save percentage. The lineup and stats coming courtesy of Tony Brouwer. Obviously, the big news of the last 24 or 48 hours has been the Oilers bringing in John Klingberg. He is set to arrive in Edmonton tomorrow, according to head coach Chris Knobloch. He'll do physicals and stuff with the team on Monday, and then they will go from there. He has no official timeline on getting on the ice with the Edmonton Oilers, aside from practice, of course, on Monday, into game action. So hopefully we learn some more on Monday from head coach Chris Knobloch. But yeah, I think that's all I have for now, guys. The Oilers obviously set to take on the Vancouver Canucks in 2 of their next 3 games. The Washington Capitals sandwiched in between there. The Vancouver Canucks definitely struggling right now, so the Oilers have to take advantage. And of course, looking for that big win to move into sole possession of first place in the Pacific Division. So that's all I have for now, guys. Let me know your thoughts on everything in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.